I think that one was the one that got stuck in the duck pool while we were gone.
We just lost one of our baby Welsh Harlequins to a hawk. I walked in on it and it was horrific. I scared it off. It already got the duck. It already had its neck and its face torn up, and it was really a graphic scene. It was our first time losing a baby. I'm about to move some fencing. I'm starting to get set up right there, fencing. I'm at a crossroads because I'm very tempted with the frost that we had come through. Even with the precautions, we had some losses in the garden, and I wanted to get it set up for the ducks just to kind of eat around it. And so I wanted to set the fencing just around there, but I just noticed a lot of fresh grass right in here, right next to the compost pile. So I'm gonna do that, and I was starting to contemplate not putting them around the garden because now with the recent hawk attack that we had, Kevin here, Sid put him and Whoopi in with them so that he wouldn't be alone, but that is kind of like a precautionary measure. It's interesting that now that Kevin is in with them, the first day that he was in with them was the first day that they actually went up the ramp and in by themselves for the night. Sid made that little nesting box for Whoopi there to have to lay her little eggs. Rose and Blanche are familiar with Kevin and Whoopi, so it wasn't a horrible change for us. Kevin's testing out the nesting box for her. That's cute. She hasn't gone in it yet. He's trying to let her know it's okay. What are you doing, Kevin? You like that spot? Stop harassing me. Hey. Are you letting her know it's okay, Kevin? You showing her? I don't know what the girls are trying to do. They're very curious about this nesting box. You tell him, Kevin. That's your spot. Success.
He's like, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
He needs to be the aggressive forcing inside.
Yeah, he should not be the first one inside. He heard me.
Fine then.
I know, that was pretty weak, Kevin. You're supposed to boss them in. Make those girls go to bed.
The light is flashing too.
Mm-hmm.
Go, boy. Sick 'em. Sick 'em.
You make them go inside. Lazy bum.
Get up there, girl. Get up on the ring. Go. All ducks go to bed. All ducks go to bed. All ducks go to bed.
Look at them.
There you go, girl.
Good girl. That was our first success. Now we gotta get them moved over.
That was pretty good.
We tried to have these babies in with the ducks, but the ducks started actually going in for themselves, and I don't really want to have the chickens in with the ducks because there's certain areas that I want to put the ducks like around our garden, and I can't really do that with the chickens because we have the trellises, and I know this little troublemaker will try to climb up on the trellises. So I am gonna go try to catch Kevin and just put all the chickens in together. I got him. Kevin has no trust, but you know, that's the first time I've actually caught one of the birds in the net, and Kevin's kind of slow. Sid's way better at it than I am, but that was my first try and I got him, and he's good. I am kind of worried about how Rudy is going to be with him when I bring him back, because we got some roosters, and this is Rudy's mortal enemy, huh, Kevin? Poor Kevin. I'm gonna let you go, Kevin. I'm trying to give you a head start. Don't want any drama. Oh. Rudy, leave him alone. Rudy, stop. I'm sure they'll calm down. I'm gonna get some treats. I settled on setting them up right over here adjacent to the garden because I think their next move, we're gonna move them just around it. Now that I got the chickens moved out of there last night, I feel better about putting the ducks around the garden to finish that off. The freezes really got the best of our garden, and that's fine. We want to really try to focus on preparing for our spring garden anyway. The hawk was a sobering experience. I can't get the image out of my head. It was this most dramatic coloring. It was like this orange and white, and I looked it up. It's a red tail hawk, and it was huge. It was beautiful, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it at all. And I was looking in the sky, of course. I'm paranoid now, and there were huge birds flying in the sky, and that is not something that is comforting to me at all. Our coops are mobile. We're moving our birds once a week, both the chickens and the ducks. Comment down below some advice that you may have for us. We heard from some of our Instagram followers because we did put a post in there with the picture of the remains that we found, and the suggestion that we got was to put up netting, but that doesn't work for us because we are moving them. Right now, I'm trying to get these guys to lay down underneath that. And for the most part of the day, they do, but it is not like their norm. I'm hoping that they start getting a little wise about birds flying around and just go and hide. So we'll see. Another dead bird.